few voices in history are as instantly recognizable as that of James Earl Jones. His deep, commanding tone has echoed through some of the most iconic films of all time, making him a true giant in the entertainment industry. But the story of James Earl Jones goes far beyond his legendary voice. Behind the fame lies a powerful tale of personal struggle, resilience, and a lifelong commitment to breaking barriers both on and off the stage. Today, we dive deep into the remarkable life and legacy of James Earl Jones, an actor, an advocate, and an enduring symbol of excellence. A difficult childhood in Mississippi. James Earl Jones was born on January 17, 1931, in Arkabutla, Mississippi, into a world filled with challenges. His father, Robert Earl Jones, left the family when James was very young, leaving his mother, Ruth Connolly, to raise him largely on her own. Shortly after, James and his family relocated to Michigan, where he spent most of his childhood. As a child, Jones struggled with a severe stutter so debilitating that he fell almost entirely silent for years. Communication became such a challenge that young James often avoided speaking altogether. Yet, even in silence, his love for language blossomed. Books, poetry, and literature became his escape, sparking a passion for storytelling that would ultimately define his life. Finding his voice through acting. Determined to overcome his speech difficulties, Jones enrolled at the University of Michigan, initially intending to study medicine. However, his professors recognized his deep, rich voice, even when laced with hesitation, and encouraged him to explore acting. It was in the theater department that he found not only his voice, but his purpose. Through disciplined breathing exercises and the help of supportive mentors, Jones gradually gained control over his stutter. Acting became more than a career path, it became therapy, allowing him to express emotions and ideas that words once failed to deliver. After college, Jones briefly served in the military, joining the Army during the Korean War era, though he was stationed stateside as a lieutenant. His military service added another layer of discipline and resilience that would serve him well in the years ahead. Rising star on the stage. Jones's acting career began on the stages of New York, where he performed in off-Broadway productions before eventually landing major roles. His breakout came with Sunrise at Campobello in 1958, earning critical acclaim for his stage presence and emotional depth. But it was his performance in The Great White Hope that cemented his place as one of the finest stage actors of his generation. His portrayal of boxer Jack Jefferson, inspired by real-life heavyweight champion Jack Johnson, earned Jones a Tony Award in 1969 and launched him into national prominence. Throughout the 1960s and beyond, Jones continued to thrive in theater, starring in plays like Of Mice and Men, Fences, The Iceman Cometh, and many others. Even as his fame grew in film and television, Jones always returned to the stage, where his craft was first born, commanding the big screen. While his theater work was earning him accolades, James Earl Jones also began building an impressive film career. In the 1970s, he starred in powerful dramas such as The Great White Hope and Claudine, establishing himself as a leading man. Yet, it was his work as a voice actor that would define him for generations. In 1977, George Lucas cast Jones as the voice of Darth Vader in Star Wars, giving life to one of the most iconic villains in cinematic history. Though Jones was uncredited in the original release, his booming voice became inseparable from the character and remains one of the most recognizable sounds in pop culture. Jones continued to showcase his range throughout the 1980s and 1990s with memorable roles in films such as Conan the Barbarian, Field of Dreams, Patriot Games, and The Hunt for Red October. In 1994, he once again lent his legendary voice to another timeless character, Mufasa, in Disney's The Lion King. Television and documentary work. Jones's talents extended well beyond film and theater. Over the years, he appeared in a variety of popular television shows, including The Love Boat, Fantasy Island, and Matlock. His powerful narration was also sought after for documentaries, including Ken Burns' The Civil War, where his voice helped bring American history to life. Jones also starred in several television movies, including Gabriel's Fire, for which he earned a Primetime Emmy Award in 1991. His performance showcased his ability to carry emotional depth into any format, whether stage, screen, or television. A lifetime of honors and recognition. Throughout his remarkable career, James Earl Jones has received some of the highest honors in the entertainment industry. In addition to his 2 Tony Awards, he has won multiple Emmy Awards and received the Screen Actors Guild Lifetime Achievement Award in 2015. In 2011, Jones was presented with an honorary Academy Award recognizing his extraordinary contribution to cinema. He has also been honored with the National Medal of Arts, the Kennedy Center Honors, and numerous other Lifetime Achievement Awards celebrating his groundbreaking work. But perhaps more significant than the awards is the immense respect Jones commands from his peers and audiences worldwide. His longevity in an industry known for its fleeting nature speaks to both his exceptional talent and unshakable work ethic, an advocate for literacy, civil rights, and equality. Beyond acting, James Earl Jones has used his platform to champion important social causes. A passionate advocate for literacy, he has worked extensively with organizations such as Reading is Fundamental and First Book to ensure children have access to books and education. Jones has also been deeply involved in civil rights efforts, inspired in part by his friendship with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. During the turbulent 1960s, he lent his voice to support equality and justice, using his rising fame to bring attention to the struggles of African Americans. In recent decades, Jones has also supported environmental causes and served on advisory boards for organizations committed to preserving the planet for future generations. His activism has made him not just a cultural icon, but a role model for using fame to uplift others. A private but meaningful personal life. Despite his fame, James Earl Jones has lived a relatively private personal life. He was married twice, first to actress Julianne Marie and later to actress Cecilia Hart, with whom he remained until her passing in 2016. He is the father of 1 son and has spoken often about the importance of family in keeping him grounded throughout his career. Outside of acting, Jones has enjoyed travel, adventure, and is a lifelong fan of the New York Yankees. Even into his later years, he continues to embrace new experiences while remaining humble and deeply grateful for the opportunities his career has provided. The legacy of a Hollywood giant. James Earl Jones' career represents more than just extraordinary performances. It embodies resilience, courage, and the ability to overcome tremendous obstacles. From a shy boy who once struggled to speak to one of the most commanding voices the world has ever known, his journey is nothing short of inspirational. His work continues to inspire new generations of actors and audiences alike, reminding us that true greatness comes not just from talent, but from persistence, grace, and the courage to find your voice, even when the world doesn't expect you to. And now I want to hear from you. What's your favorite James Earl Jones role? Are you more drawn to his voice work as Darth Vader and Mufasa, or his powerful performances on stage and screen? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more inspiring Hollywood stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.